You are live.
All right. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. That was an awesome platter you just did. I want to say thanks to Acks Wood Paste real quick for putting on this Woodturning Extravaganza. Tom and Annette have been great supporters of my channel, and I'd just like to say thank you. What we're going to do today, I had this blank right here sitting up on the shelf of shame, is where all my shameful projects went. It started off as a Halloween bowl. See if you guys can see. I know you probably can't see it so well. I know my internet's bad, so sorry about that. But it started off with black and orange, and then I just did a bowl that should be coming out next week or the week after, and I had some purple and teal left over from it, so I finished casting it. Should be coming out. Go ahead and next week or the week after. Hold on, Leanne's got to mute it. Look, technical difficulty. Whoa. What's up? So it had some teal and purple left over, so I put it in here. So that's what we're going to do. Again, thank you, Tom. Thank you, Annette, for the great support you've shown the woodworking community in general and my channel specifically. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do this on the lathe right here. We're going to go in. If you have any questions, go ahead and type them in the comment section, the chat section, and Leanne will relay them to me. All right, so you might wonder what this is on the top of it. Well, this is just, it's like a collar that hooks into the chuck right here. So you put it on, tighten it up. Well, you got to tighten it, not loosen it. All right, so you tighten it up right here. And it is secured on there, but we're going to still bring, for safety reasons, we're going to bring up the tailstock. So make sure this doesn't get in the camera's way. Gotta get my stuff here. Can they still see that, or do I need to move the camera?
We need to move the camera over. Just there you go.
Is it in the middle? I can't see.
It's in the middle, but low.
All right. All right. So, all right. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And people always ask me, what do you like to use best? Do you like traditional tools, or do you like resin tools or carbides? And I'll tell you the truth, I like my my traditional gouge best. It works pretty good on this. Not to say that the carbide don't, they do too. I just like the feel of the traditional. Well, you'll see me switch between the two. So, but we are going to start off with the gouge after I suit up. I usually wear a mask on this, but I can't breathe and talk at the same time with the mask on. And I hate to do it, but we're not going to wear a mask. Or I'll just tell you that I got a mask on since you can't see, right? All right. So I'm going to kick this thing up. See 1200, 1500 right here. I got to adjust the light. Put my glasses on because I can't see without them. And then, gonna adjust the everyone. If you saw one of my last videos, you know you got to stop the lathe when you're adjusting. So. Like I said, if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat, and Leanne can shout them out.
Jen said you got to keep the safety police happy.
They ain't skippy.
Mel,
I was just thinking, babe, maybe we can give away a T-shirt sometime during the broadcast here too.
Mel is asking, where do you get those bowls you use for molds? I love those. They're just awesome size. Typically Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree or Walmart, tell you the truth.
Anywhere inexpensive.
Yeah, because
single-use bowls.
I can usually get probably 2 or 3 uses out of them, but not normally. So. And normally I don't know what kind of wood is inside this bowl. I don't know how big that piece of wood is because I couldn't see it through the resin. I could see something, but it was more resin. And I'm hoping we can get this bowl done before the end of the broadcast. I hate when I get almost done with these, like the last time I did a bowl on one of these. I almost got done with it. You know, it's still not done. Oh no, it did get done, didn't it? I think I sold it. the black on red.
Oh yeah, I think it's sold.
Now you
Hey
hear that
Christina,
chipping?
Nova Scotia's on my bucket list. I need to come visit.
If you can hear the chipping, that's just loose resin from where I filled in on some of the holes in there. What are you laughing at?
Dark matter. I had a party when Bowl sold.
Oh man,
He's not over it. No, he regrets selling Bowl.
I'll tell you. Well, I'm about to show you. About to put out another video. There was an issue when I sold Bowl. My website wasn't set up correctly, and I sold Bowl twice within 2 days. So I had to make a bowl for somebody, and they were extremely happy with the bowl that I made for them.
Jack Ken usually does commissions. That's most of his work. Sometimes he'll turn 2 or 3 bowls a week, sometimes 3 or 4. But most of his work are commissioned work. The question was, how often do you get commissions?
Yeah, I get them. That's mostly what, like the answer. That's mostly what I get. It's all about a one of a kind bowl. Somebody gets a hold of me and wants something that no one else has, and then I'll make a video of it, and everyone else wants one, and I try not to make the same bowl twice. All right, you see what I'm doing right there? I'm dragging it. You know, I wish I could get this camera over here so they could see this better. I guess they're all right.
They weren't upset with the bowl, that it wasn't the bowl you slept with. No, I think she just wanted one of Ken's pieces. I'm not even sure if she had seen. Did she see the video of Bowl?
I sent her the video of it, and she laughed, and she said that it was funny, but
maybe glad that she didn't get Bowl.
yeah.
I wish I had some of that music on my phone. I would play it for you. It's a request for corn music. What do you call it when they give you some $4.99?
Oh, somebody gave me a super chat.
Super chat.
Well, who was it?
There's too many people calling. Let me see. Tim Wise.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate
some
that.
Some slow-mo and some corn music.
I wish I could slow it down and do it. Well, I keep getting emails about that music. Everyone that's listening to it, and then the music, they're like listening to it, it's all quiet, and then it gets real loud. And I've had 2 or 3 people email me in the past week telling me that they were either at school or at work, and that music blasted. And one of them was one of my sponsors, and that was Mike Z over at Clean Sport.
Hodgepodge, what I don't know does not hurt me. It said, if I go to your browse history, you probably have a lot of that music.
Look, I am not going to answer that because my wife's right here. All right, let's see where it's at. See if we got down to wood. I see wood flying, so you can see right here. Here's the wood. That's cherry. Ugh, I hate cherry. I mean, I love cherry, but I hate cherry. Cherry is extremely hard to get the tear out of. I get a lot of tear out with cherry, and you can see right here where those lines, that's where the different resins have meshed together, and they're not clinging together very well. This had a big void in it on the side, and I needed to fix it, so that's why it was up on the wall of shame. So, all right, so let's ask them, see if they can ask some questions. I got to sharpen my gouge. That's the only bad part about this. So it'll take a second. And I guess I could have showed them where I go. I go right back over here about 2 foot from my lathe. I've got a Rikon slow speed grinder here.
Here you go. Dark Matter says, I'm thinking about doing turning videos. Do you have any advice? Or hold on, a bunch of people for a new turner.
DIY Dark Matter said that?
Mm-hmm.
He does turning videos. For a new turner, I would say, hold on a second, let me do this and I'll get back over here with the camera. I would say if you're a new turner, don't just get carbides. Don't just get traditional. Get some traditionals and get a sharpening stone. You can sharpen these on a sharpening stone. You don't have to have a grinder. When I first started, I didn't have a grinder, and I had some cheap Harbor Freight ones, and I sharpened the crap out of them with a sharpening stone.
So Jen says the music is becoming your trademark. Was watching your last video, and from the other room, I hear Moon Pie posted a new video. Awesome.
Oh yeah, look at that. It's much sharper now. You can see that blue coming through. It's not scraping.
Mel Gillum, $5 super chat.
Oh, thank you very much.
This time, he says.
Now, this is the Acks Woodturning Extravaganza. So I want to encourage you guys to go over to Tom's video, Tom and Annette's video over at Acks Wood Paste. We'll put the link into the chat and make a comment there so you guys can win some of that cool stuff they're giving away.
All right, I just posted that link. Vicki, if you love watching him on the screen, you should watch him in person. You actually don't even have to watch him. You can sit on the porch with me and listen to him.
Hold up, I'm all caught up on all this stuff over there. I can't move. That's the worst thing about the resin. It just gets everywhere. Let me stop this. I want to address something. Everyone talks about all of the waste from a resin bowl. You see, I've hardly taken off any of this bowl. Barely any of it has come off so far. But I'm going to bring you over and look at it.
While he's doing that, Jack, just about everything was one idea and then turns into something else other than his original idea.
All right, so you see that? This stuff, it looks like it's a lot of waste, but you saw I didn't take that much off, and look at how much it is. It's because it puffs up. I'll take these and I'll use these because these are good streamers. We'll probably put these in an Easter basket or something. So I'll put these off to the side before I get to the wood. So, and I do recycle this stuff. So, all right, I'm gonna get you back over here.
Brent Jackson says, "How do you come up with some of your wood turning ideas, like the Oreo cookies?" But he dreams about them.
I do. I talked about that on one video, and I actually do dream about my projects. So, or I screw up, and that's how I fixed it. So.
Tim, I just posted the link to Acks video. Go there and just comment. Annette's on here to make an extra that.
Whew, what the world was that? All right, so remember when I said that those little lines were pieces of resin that weren't connected or meshing together? Right there, that just hit me in the face shield. That's why you wear a face shield when you're turning. I see so many people, and I'm not trying to be the safety police, but I see so many people, new turners on YouTube, not wearing face shields. You're going to live to regret it not wearing a face shield.
Doing a hybrid piece, do you usually coat the wood in a thin coat of resin to avoid it soaking in?
I don't, and here's the reason why I don't. And a lot of people get mad at me, and they say, oh, well, you're ruining it. You're not getting it's wasting resin. I want that resin to soak into the wood. I want it to soak into the cracks. Okay? And the reason I do it is because, just like this is a project I'm doing right now for somebody. You see these cracks in here? If I would have sealed this wood, that resin would not have gotten into there. And this is white resin in that walnut, and that's what I wanted right there. So that is why I don't seal it. Now, when you see me do the waste blocks on the top. Sometimes I do, depending on if it's a pine. If it's pine, I usually do, because if not, it'll suck up all the resin. And what I'm doing now is kind of it's just scraping. I use the wing of this and I scrape it. And it works just as good as using carbide.
This guy says he's dreaming about winning the lottery, but he hasn't yet. So it's not working.
I'll tell you, I wish I could win the lottery. There goes another piece of resin flying off. Same area. Yeah, see right there. See, that happens, so you got to be ready for that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to the carbide so you guys can see me use that also. And what I do with the carbide, never go straight in on a carbide. Always cock it sideways unless you're using a negative rate carbide.
John Tompkins said, why does that happen?
The resin popping off, because I didn't scratch up the outside of the resin. It just went on to another coat of resin. And if you take two resins and put them together, it has to have something to bond to. And so that's why they tell you to scratch stuff up.
Hodgepodge said you did better than the lotto when you met your wife. I'm going to agree with that.
She's all right.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. And this does take forever. People ask about this, and I'm rushing through this bowl. I can still see there's some more right there. So you may ask, how did you see that? You can see it because it's shiny, and you can see the sparkle as you're turning. So here's the wood right here. We're getting down to it. It has a little bit of the orange right there with the purple, and then a little bit of black with that right there. So we're going to go bring it down just a little bit more. And people always complain, why don't you use 120 instead of starting with 60 grit? Because I don't know if you can see these lines. Those are grooves, and that's 60 grit, which they call a 60 grit gouge. Okay, and it helps smooth those out. That's why I use 60 grit most. You get a smooth finish on resin just by using a carbide or traditional tool.
We're not wireless, are we?
No, why?
We keep having a spin every now and then.
I did not hook my phone up.
What is your favorite piece you have turned?
My favorite piece that I've turned is bowl. If you haven't seen my bowl video, it's called
White Oak.
it's called the Woodturning
White
Oak Bowl. A Woodturner's.
White Oak Bowl of Woodturners.
You got to watch the whole thing though, all the way past where it ends. All right, so you can see the wood. Who said what?
Dark Matter said to somebody, I don't know, it keeps going away. Any wife that understands when you have an affair with a bowl is a keeper.
The one after that I think I liked the most was the one that got me in a sponsorship with Total Boat. It is I take some aluminum. It's like a purple bowl with some. I think it's trying to remember what it is.
A honeycomb.
Indian rosewood. Honeycomb.
Indian rosewood, purple resin, and aluminum honeycomb. Did he do anything with the Oreo ring box? It's sitting on my counter. People have asked for it, but he hasn't decided to part with it yet.
See, what I do with my stuff like that, I will hold on to it for a few months until I decide to sell it. And then once I decide to sell it, I'll put it up on my website, and it'll sell fairly fast if it's one like that.
Right now, he says he wants to be the only one to own an Oreo ring box. So you're saying if I make a bowl like that, I'll get a sponsorship?
All right, I'll explain what happened. I was watching Doug Moore over at Pole Barn, and I was like, well, you know what? I'd like to work with resin. I'd like to do something. So I got a hold of Doug. And Doug said, we'll talk to them, see what they say. And I had this vision of this bowl in my head for a long time. And yes, I did dream about it. And I drew it out, and I got a hold of them. And I said, hey, would you guys like to partner on a video? And I sent them a picture of the bowl. And they let me stew on it for like a week. And then they come back, they said, we want to see you make this bowl. So the rest is history. After I did that bowl, I had some more ideas, and I kept asking them if they wanted to partner. And they said, let's just make this, make you an ambassador. And that's the way it happened. I mean, you gotta, if you want to do something, you gotta do it. No one's gonna come to you. No one's gonna just do what you want them to do. You're gonna have to do what you want to do. And I'm looking at this. Now I remember this wood. This stuff is super punky. I hope it's gonna work. So you got to go after your dreams. If you want something, you got to go after it. I started my bowl turning business back in 2014. You can see it in my logo. I started with a Harbor Freight lathe, and I started making stuff. I made not only bowls, I made cutting boards. I made jewelry boxes, a bandsaw jewelry box. And you know what? Thank you to my mother. I got to tell her thank you, because she bought me a bandsaw. I couldn't afford a bandsaw. I just retired from the military, didn't have a job or anything. And she said, you know what? Here's a retirement present. And she got me a bandsaw. And I started selling all that stuff. And I have what I like to call a zero profit business. Not one penny of profit goes away from Moon Pie Creations. If I sell a bowl, every bit of that money goes back in to buy new tools and new stuff. And I like it that way.
Dark matter, typically it's a commission bowl, but if it's something that he has in inventory, we sell them on the website.
So why do I use a recess instead of a tenon? You'll notice in my videos I change up some. So hold on a second. Sometimes I'll do a tenon. Sometimes I'll do a recess, and it all depends on the bowl. I like a tenon because it's a little bit stronger to me, if you ask me. But these right here, I tend to get a little bit of a wobble when I use a tenon. So I like to use recess on these bowls here. Even this right here, I'll put at an angle. Not right here, but probably asking what the heck is he doing? I'm just making a little for my little maker coin thingies. People ask me where I get these. These are actually Sticker Mule. I got one right here. They're Sticker Mule's acrylic pins. And you can see right here, it's got a back on it. I just pop that off like that, and then I got a little maker's coin. I have looked into getting the metal ones, but wow, they're expensive. So I have not gotten one yet. What?
Internet connection.
Huh?
Is it fuzzy or blurry on your side? It's clear on my screen here. I'm occasionally getting internet connection.
Are you on the YouTube?
I'm on
Go over to the YouTube. That's where you need that. You can see better what they see on there.
Oh, you're a blurry mess.
Okay.
Always a mess, but right now you're blurry too.
Okay, hold on a second. We can fix that. We have a whole hour and a half up here. So what I'm gonna do is.
Wait a minute, that's not yours. That's not this, is it?
Yeah, that's it. Looks good to me.
Okay, it's just delayed that much, I
if you
guess.
need to, we can
Okay.
put it on the internet on my phone, put it up by the window. All right, I'm sorry, guys. We'll figure this out one day.
Back the camera off just a hair. Maybe.
It's all the way back.
Oh, is it?
All right, there you go. All right, so what we're going to do now is we actually got a pretty good finish here, but we're going to go ahead and start sanding. This is the absolute best part of turning.
You're very blurry on this screen.
All right, well, let's switch it over then. Hold on, let me turn. Let me see this real quick. All right, sorry guys. iPhone connect. When that connects, disconnect that wire. If not, I'm sorry. I live out in the country, guys. I know I've explained this a few times. I live out in the country, and our internet provider is AT&T, and we have less than 6 megabyte for our service, so it's pretty bad, which doesn't even allow me to upload videos from home. I have to go to work and do it.
Candace okay, Candace, I don't know how to say this last name. Hanamar, $24.99 super chat.
Well, thank you very much. Man, you guys are very generous. I do appreciate it. Last year people talk about what you do and what you support. Last year, 10% of everything we made for Moon Pie Creations went to the Humane Society. And that really helped them out during the pandemic, they said. This year, we're actually going to do 10% of all of our sales for the year for the Christmas laser show in our town. We're going to donate it to the town to do the Christmas laser show. So we're pretty excited about that. So, all right, we're going to start sanding. And I was just joking. This is the most horrible part about turning. All right, so I know what you guys are thinking. Oh my gosh, he's going so fast. He's burnishing it. You can't burnish resin. Remember, if you've been watching my videos, I've been complaining that I've had the scratches on there. You can see the scratches real good. Well, I was getting the scratches and I couldn't get them out, and I didn't understand why. And I figured it out. I had turned down my lathe when I was sanding every time. But with resin, it's kind of the opposite. For me, it may not be for other people, but for me, I have to slow down or speed up the resin. The faster I go, the better finish it is. Look, that's totally smooth now. Got all those grooves out. Got the bottom.
What type sander are you using?
Oh, let's talk about this. This is an angle drill from Klingspor, okay? And what I have on here, this attachment, is their quick connect. I gave one of these away on my last live show, and it goes into the drill. It lets you reach into bowls and everything. I think I got this at the Klingspor Woodworking Extravaganza 2 years ago. I absolutely love this, and I'm going to end up getting another one once this one goes out because I use this a lot. Right here, you'll notice these are the only sanding discs I use are the Klingspor ones, and these are called scalloped. And this allows it to go around the pad and cling around the pad, and you can sand inside circles. I'm telling you guys, I love Klingspor Woodworking Shop because when I'm done with this this sandpaper right here, I take my little air hose here, and it cleans right out. Okay, now when I've got stuff on here, yeah, it'll clog it up and I won't be able to, but that's all I use are these right here. I order them by the 50 discs in a box. So is Mike out there? Is he going to sponsor me now? No, I'm just kidding, guys. I do love Klingspor though. They do great stuff. And speaking of that, guys, I'm at 43,000 subscribers right now. I need you guys to do me a favor, share my videos, tell people about it, get them over here. I talked to Klingspor last week, and they are going to go halves with me, and we're going to give away a Rikon lathe for my 50,000 subscriber giveaway. That's amazing. That to me is a woodworking company that is looking out for the woodworkers. So they're going to sponsor that, and we're going to give away a lathe. I'm pumped about that. And that's the first prize I've gotten for this 50,000 subscriber giveaway. So we got to get there.
Did you find sanding is better with the lathe at faster speed? I'm just at a slower speed than my lathe, so you may have just answered that.
Okay, I find that when I'm doing wood bowls, slower speed, 500, 400, 300. And I know a lot of people have lathes that only go to 600. This one will go down to freaking 35 if I want to. I usually do it around 500 on wood. When I'm doing resin, about 1600 RPM. So, all right, I'm going to keep going because how much time we got left?
What time do we start? 5:30? We got an hour.
All right.
A little bit of excitement about that lathe giveaway.
A little bit of excitement. Hey, I am pumped about this. When they said okay, when I contacted them and they were like, yeah, let's do this. And here's the big issue, guys. Right now with this pandemic going on, there are no lathes in stock anywhere. Go somewhere and try to get certain lathes. And I was talking to Klingspor, and they're going to have to put one on hold. So it's in stock when it happens because it's probably going to be another month or two before I hit 50,000. I'm hoping sooner. And if we can get you guys to share this video, hopefully it'll be sooner. See, I got to do the sanding here. When you guys watch my videos, I cut out 98% of the sanding. So
store link? Just go to the website and get that, I guess.
Just post a link to the website in there. If anybody knows anybody over at Power Recorder that does lathes overseas, have them get a hold of me. I'd love to talk to them about doing a giveaway for overseas for a lathe. That would be amazing, you know. Jamie Page, I know you know somebody. Is he even out there? He usually is. Yeah, you guys are lucky when I do my videos not having to go through this sanding. So I've been having some issues with my videos lately where the microphone has been sounding really squealy, having a hum in the background. What'd you say?
The woodworking shop or the buy clean store?
Woodworking shop.
Okay.
Now, I believe that there's a coupon that Mike gives out, unicorn meat, that'll save you like $5 on shipping. I hope Mike doesn't mind me talking about that lathe. I didn't even think about asking him before he knows I get excited. All right, I'm on 400 right now. And we're going to go up to 800. I don't know if there's still scratches on here or not.
Where can I get Acks Paste?
AcksWoodPaste.com. It's I believe that they will ship to Canada. It's kind of expensive to ship to Canada. I found that out firsthand after my last giveaway.
On here,
yeah, and that you can. I don't know if she can put a website in there. It usually doesn't let anybody except for you. Now, if you do go to buy some Acks Wood Paste, I do have some a coupon. It should be down below in the description. All right, now I'm going to bring you guys in on this.
Hodgepodge, Ken and I dance in the shop and the kitchen. Used to just be the kitchen until I got a CNC and I have my own little on here now. So we dance in the shop and the kitchen. So it's not just while sanding.
Now, I don't know if you guys can see it, but almost all the scratches are gone. There's some small scratches, but that's where a couple of things come in and part of finishing. I've got a finishing video on my page, and you're more than welcome to watch it after this. Now, there are some scratches down here. I didn't sand as good. I thought that was wood. It actually looks like resin. The wood's poking through, and you can see it. But all right, the first thing I like to use is
if you're reading the comments, Annette just answered, says if you will email them, they will send you a form with the shipping prices. Usually the more you order, the less expensive it is for shipping. So be sure to contact.
And that's overseas, right?
I don't know. It's probably anywhere the way the post office has gotten, but I'll leave that conversation for another day.
I like to use denatured alcohol to clean off. You'll see me use it twice. You'll see me use it now. Oh wow, that's like a little preview of what's going on right here. That's actually a really pretty bowl. That orange and black's kind of strange in there, but I like it. I like it a lot.
He likes all things strange except his wife.
I like what?
All things strange except your wife. You said it's strange, but I like it.
You're not strange?
No.
Okay. All right. So let's get back to reality here. I'm going to bring you back out, and I'm going to get paper towel. I've been asked what these little blue things I use on my videos are. These are just blue paper towels, the workshop paper towels. I like them. They're a little bit stronger than the white ones, and they don't mess up as quickly. Yeah, that's a little punky. I may have to put a little bit of CA glue in there. All right, so this right here is cellulose sanding sealer. And why do I put that on resin? Everyone's like, you're supposed to put that on wood. Yes, it's great for wood, but what it does when you're doing resin is it fills in those little scratches and helps hide them. All right, so I put this on right here, and it actually will gum up, and you'll be able to see the swirls and everything in it. And what I do is I burnish this because I don't like to wait for stuff I'm very impatient. So I burnish it, and all I do is just take my little rag and I'll go on there and I'll get a little heat going, and it burnishes on there and it dries it out. And you'll see the lines in it. You can see all the lines and stuff, but that's kind of pretty. Just the resin's so pretty. Total Boat really just pops when you put some of those little candy colors in there. And I think that these are both Black Diamond. This is Black Diamond Purple Haze, and that's Black Diamond Blue Green, I think. And then you have their orange. That orange, I had to look for that, and I found that was good. And then it has the carbon black on there. All right, now. Oh man, I took it and I put it right there. All right, so
PF Woodturning Super Chat. I'm having to catch up because I was going. Annette, is there an email address that I didn't see one on the website, but I was trying to look in a hurry. I've posted Acks Wood Paste website address. I've also posted the link to it's woodworkingshop.com, but I put that's Clean's Core site. So both those links are in the chat.
Who was it that did a super chat?
PF Woodturning.
Hey, that's Peggy. Thank you, Peggy. I was very busy on your turn, so I apologize. I'm gonna go back and watch it. I tried to get on there, but I was trying to get this done, and I've got an order that's really gnawing at me right now. I don't know if you guys have ever quoted something on an order and then realized you underquoted by $300. Well, I did that, and I'm trying to get it done, and it is driving me batty trying to get it done. So, all right. So what I just did is I put on Acks Abrasive Paste, and I've got a good smearing of it on there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it down to about 400 or 500.
Ken just told me today he's not Southern. Did y'all just hear smearing?
Smear? Look, that's German. German schmear.
All right. What's the difference between cellulose and Minwax sanding sealer?
There's a lot. You'll notice the Minwax, I believe the Minwax is a water-based, well, they have the water-based sanding sealer. This stuff is a lot thicker. It is a lot thicker. I'm not seeing if you can hear that. I used to use the Minwax, and that stuff does not dry well on wood. It does not do well on resin at all. And I'm not downing it. It's good for like certain things, but this cellulose sealer is the way to go when you're using resin and even wood now. I use it on all my wood stuff. It's a little bit more expensive. It's like $21 for a can. Oh, I'm sorry, $24, and I got it at Woodcraft for a can this big, and this can will last me 6 months.
Do you add denatured alcohol to it?
No, I do not. I don't put anything with it because I have the OB Shine juice that I do. Okay, now that I've been doing that a little bit, and that just spreads it and gets it going. Here's where I think the money shot's at. When you kick this sucker up as fast as you can, and you start rubbing it back and forth.
Adding music.
Yeah. Wow, chicka, wow, wow, wow. Does that work? No.
No.
All right. So once I get that done with that, this thing can go away. Okay, and then I'll go get another one. You'll see in my videos, I'll do it like this. I'll just have it like this and get that one go. And I'll just keep going until there's nothing on this little piece of whatever it's called. What is it? Paper towel. What?
Hodgepodge. Says, yeah, the money shot usually comes when you rub the wood back and forth.
That's true. Now, right there, you'll see that I didn't have any on there, so I'm going to step down to here and get it off of here. And boom, you can come on in. Now, you got to realize that it does have like a haze on it because this does have a wax in it, okay? It does have a wax in it. And that's why I do what I do next. So if I wanted to, all I need to do is take the wax paste, which is this right here. By the way, when you do order the stuff, here, let me go out a little bit. When you do order the abrasive paste, you get the wax paste, the polish restorer with it, and that's a deal right there. Go ahead and use my 10% off or whichever one you want, and you can get a good deal on that stuff. You can put that on right now, just right up over this, and you would be fine. I like to put OB Shine Juice on mine. So, oh man, I closed it. Why did I do that?
The bowl looks, I don't know if the bowl looks blue to everyone, the resin, but this is not a blue. I mean, it's like
it turned over to purple.
Seafoam blue-green with purple, and Ken has a wife that doesn't usually lay claim to bowls, but this one may be mine.
Now what I'm doing is I'm cleaning off the Acks Wood abrasive with denatured alcohol. And the reason I'm doing this is that I don't usually get all of the wax or the abrasive paste off when I'm just burnishing it in. And I was getting some lines or a haze with the OB Shine Juice. So what I did one day is I just took some denatured alcohol and I wiped it off. And then I did the OB Shine Juice, if I can find it. And I didn't have that haze. And what I realized is I wasn't cleaning off all the wax from the abrasive paste like I need to. I have done a lot of bowls where I just put the OB Shine Juice right on after that, and it works fine. But I don't know. You get into a rhythm on finishing, and you do it a certain way, and it works for you. So what are you laughing at now?
Chris Dodds, I hope you can whistle because you can't sing. He sings all the time.
I sing like an angel.
Even Satan was an angel.
That's true. All right, so I got my OB Shine Juice. This is actually OB Shine Juice. I was using what they call Frenchies, which is a form of OB Shine Juice, but in different quantities. It had like 60% shellac and 30% denatured alcohol, and then 10% boiled linseed oil. And I realized it goes bad faster. Shellac does not last forever. Some people think it does. I wish they would sell them in those little tiny little pints, the little tiny thingies, or quarts, or whatever they are, because I've got half a thing of shellac over there that is no good anymore. All right.
Here's a great question. Did you say sing or sang?
Sang. All right. So now I got it up at 1800, and I just go back and forth now. And you notice I haven't done the bottom yet because I need to fix the bottom before we go on. And I just wanted you guys to see this in case we don't get enough time to get the outside done. And what I'm doing is, this is a friction polish. I'm creating heat. My finger's a little bit on fire right now, but that's okay. That's what it's all about. And you'll see I've got a little skin forming right there now. And this is what it does. It just makes it pop. Look at that shine. Wow. Oh, I like it. That's nice. Oh, that's real nice. All right, so I got to fix the bottom right here. And the issue is right here.
The camera can't see it.
Let's see if I can get you in on. Okay. All right, let me go up a little bit. There we go. All right, so right here, there's a little bit of punky wood. So here's what we're going to do. If I can find, oh, damn it, a thin, there it is.
Dark Matter said, don't know if you knew it, but I was watching you before I even started turning. That's awesome.
I'd like to hear that.
And Candace would like to know, is OB juice a secret recipe?
Actually, Eddie Castellan has a great video on it. I did a video on it. He said to share it, let people know about it. I did a video on it too. But Eddie has a good one. Mine's pretty quick and all it is 1/3 part denatured alcohol, 1/3 part boiled linseed oil, and 1/3 part shellac. Now there are other mixtures that you can do. I think that instead of shellac, you can put polyurethane or something in there. I've never tried those though. But we're gonna do. So we're gonna take this whole thing off, and you may wonder why I don't just take it off of the chuck. When you take a piece off of the chuck, it never goes on the same way. Trust me. And all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to douse this recess right here and let it soak in. Hopefully it will soak in.
Super chat $3.99. Brick House Craft Works.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Hey, I got your oh wait, I don't think I got your sticker. I haven't sent you. Well, I might have sent one off. I don't know. I sent off a bunch that last week. Just so you guys know, if you do want a sticker, feel free to email me and I'll get one out for you. All right, now I'm getting the excess off of here because I don't want to have to recut this thing. But now it's hardening that up. You'll notice that this stuff right here, I'm using Stick Fast because I ran out of the good stuff from my friends at Starbond. And I haven't gotten my order yet. So, hey, by the way, what
Go ahead.
I was going to say, if you are interested in the Starbond, I don't get any money from them, but what I did was I negotiated with them that I would pimp their product if they would give a 15% discount to my subscribers. So that's why you guys are able to go down to the description and use the 15% off. So that's good. That's good.
Brick House got his sticker,
Okay,
a Craftsman Imagination.
Yeah.
That was the one we got the letter to,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Sweet. I'll put your sticker on my lathe today.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, Brick House. Talking Brick House,
okay.
not you. Okay.
Okay.
We sent one to you too.
Yep, sure did.
Craftsman, I'm thinking.
No, I don't think I've sent his out yet because we just got it.
Okay.
I send out 3 or 4 letters every couple of weeks or every week. So, all right. So what I need to do now is just go ahead and sand this up a little bit, and we're going to start kind of high. So. I'm cleaning this off. Notice that it's clean now.
Other than intended purpose, if you're wanting a sticker from us, what's our email?
Moon Pie Creations 2014 at gmail.com. I always get people, how do I buy one? And I'm like, there ain't no need to buy one. I'll send you one. I got a bunch of them.
If you'll send us an email, If you just want all stickers, I've got stickers now too. We'll send you one of Ken's and mine.
That's right. My beautiful wife started a business. It's called New Moon Creations. I think that's a pretty cool title. And she does CNC work and other stuff. So if you're interested in one of her stickers, we could throw one of those in there too.
Can you mix the egg glue with acetone to make it flow better?
I have not done that, but I would not do that. And here's the reason why. They sell all sorts of CA glue. There's thin, there's medium.
You're not in the camera, babe.
It is in the camera. I can see it right there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm behind you. There's such a delay on this. I'm going back over to StreamYard.
All right, so those are just a couple. They also have medium thick, and it's black, and then they have a medium, and it's brown. I'm trying to convince them to come out with a line of colors with CA glue, red, blue, purple, all sorts of stuff. And I think that would be a great thing for them to have. All right, let me...
Craftsman imagination, yes, you are definitely going to get a sticker.
All right, so let me do this thing right here. Uh-oh. I'm out of things already. I might need another paper towel, baby, if you can cut one up. Scissors are over there on the table. All right, so I'm kind of doing this out. Usually I would fix that tenon beforehand, and I may end up having to do that later because I want to flip it over and start hogging it out because that takes the longest time. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, boy, you guys are just looking on down at stuff. Ain't even looking at the bowl. All right. Let me get stuff out of the way here. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get this done up so we can, we're going to have to get going, though.
39 minutes.
Huh?
39 minutes.
Oh, we're never going to get this done.
How big do you cut these things?
I just keep folding it in half. All right, so let's take this off. It's this easy, and you take it, you flip it around, and open the jaws, and now it is securely in there. So the funny thing was, I only had 2 long screws when I put this in, so I had 2 short ones that weren't doing much. What are you laughing at?
Where do you get those cool containers for your OB Shine Juice? I'm laughing that they think you have a paper towel cutter. I've never cut his paper towels before.
Are they talking about these or the
OB Shine Juice?
That's the OB Shine Juice right here. This one right here I got at Woodcraft. They sell them, they're like $1, so I got a few of them. And this is a glue bot that you can get at Woodcraft or a lot of different places. They're like $8, and I use this for my my cellulose sealer.
Is this too big?
No, those will be fine.
William Ellis, I don't have a channel yet. My company is New Moon. We just got married, so I'm a New Moon. So New Moon Creations, but it's an affiliate of Moon Pie. So we'll actually share website, and until I get some video in stock and actually know what I'm doing, which, I could be like, not that Ken doesn't know what he's doing, but I could do videos now, and they would probably have a lot of beeps in them until I get the CNC.
Well, mine has a lot of beeps in them.
But I'm not.
All right, it's going to get noisy here real quick. We're going to go ahead and cut this. And this is, I'm hoping this is pine. It looks like it's, I don't know, probably pine. And that happens sometimes when you push it too much.
What is a good product to wrap around a bowl when using resin to fill the voids and hollows?
Hold on a second. I'll show you. Good product. I get these with my resin. These kind of bowls right here, they come from Total Boat. I cut this and I just wrap it around and hot glue it onto the bowl, and it works pretty good. Otherwise than that, you have to find some sort of HDPE.
Hodgepodge, that's funny, but she wouldn't be the one to leave. But he's not going anywhere either.
Woo. That was a big old chunk of pine that was right there. All right.
What speed were you doing that at?
I started off at about 500, and it just kept stopping, as you see. So I sped it up a little bit. I think I had it about 1200. When you have such a large Forstner bit, let me see if I can. This is a 3-inch Forstner bit, so you want it at a lower speed. And you'll see my videos. Everyone's like, "You went too fast with that Forstner bit." Well, it's because I speed my videos up, and some people don't realize that. Usually my videos are either 4 or 8 times faster, so we can get through some of the stuff. I know that you guys don't want to watch me sand at normal speed.
So this is my kind of question. If you make the thingy all shiny with product, isn't there a bigger chance it'll go flying?
No, not at all. That has no effect on the grippiness of it because I'm opening it up into the wood and it's spreading into the wood. Now, the type of wood here has a greater chance of flying off because it is punky. So I need to sharpen my gouge. So if you have any questions while I'm sharpening my gouge, let me know.
What brand is that bit?
That bit is a generic $25 bit off of Amazon. I think I might have a link down in the description there. I'm not positive if I do. I tend to buy the cheapest crap I can find to see if I like it. And sometimes I do.
I don't see the bit listed.
It might or might not be in there. So I can add it. I'm not really sure where on Amazon I got it.
And guys, take note that I think it's in our description that the drawing is at 12 noon tomorrow Eastern Standard Time. I think Annette said earlier it is actually at 11:30. So be sure that you go. I pinned the link to Acks Paste website. Sorry, to their video.
I'm really worried about this flying off with that recess.
The Texan 83, $20 super chat. What's
Thank you.
Having some cookies and cream ice cream because of your Oreo box. Keep sparking a craving.
You know, I was looking at that box this morning, and thank you, by the way. Thank you for that super chat. And I'll tell you what, I just, oh my gosh, that was ridiculous. I can't believe it worked. That is unbelievable. And then somebody's had the nerve to say, hey, you should do a Cheetos Bowl. So what's sitting on our counter now, Beth?
a bag of Cheetos he will not let me eat.
We're going to try it. So in the next couple of weeks, I'll let you know if it works. I am really worried about this bowl here flying off.
A lot of wobble there, they're saying.
There is a lot of wobble. You can bet that. I told you it was punky, but hey, we're going to keep going.
Puffy Cheetos.
That's right.
Oh, okay. So the deadline to sign up for the drawing is at 11 a.m. So I have pinned the link to the video for Acks Woodturning Extravaganza, and I don't know all the rules.
I made the camera go out, so when this sucker flies off, you guys will be able to see it because I'm running. And I don't know if everybody knows, but Ed from Wolf Ridge Woodturning is supposed to be on here on the show tonight. And I would just hope that everybody keeps him in your thoughts or your prayers or whatever. Just he's not been feeling good, so if you could just keep him in your thoughts and your prayers. Woo! That stuff, that's pine and it's hard. All right, we're gonna. You know, a lot of people ask me about the grind I have on this, you know. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Dreadnought Woodturning, Daryl Jones. He was using a grind similar to this, and I got a hold of him and I asked him, why do you have such swept-back wings on your gouge? What?
I wiggle and I wobble and I don't fall down.
It
I love
is-
it.
Hey, as long as it stays on there, I can cut it and it'll be fine. So,
Do you remember the first piece you ever sold?
the first piece I ever sold, or the first bowl I ever
Well,
sold?
I don't know. This is first piece.
First piece I ever sold was a card holder for business cards. It was it was oak. It was about this big, and I cut it with some fancy little lines and put some wood inside there, glued it back together, did that a bunch of times, and then I put the guy's initial on there, and I got $20 for it. I'll tell you, that was the first item I sold, and I was pretty happy about it.
28 minutes.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to finish this, but you hear that? That's me hitting that resin, and it's chipping. Let's see if we can see how it looks like. Yeah, you can see right here. This is what happens. Well, you probably can't see it with the video quality, but see that chipping out is what happens when you don't have your gouge at the right angle. I need to try to figure this out. This needs to. Woo, that didn't work at all, did it? All right.
Congratulations, Lynn. She sold her very first piece last week. It was exciting. Made $30.
That is awesome. I love that. I absolutely love that. Hear that?
He's starting to throw stuff at me.
I'm getting frustrated with this bowl already. All right, so we're bringing it in. All right. And when I get frustrated at a bowl, I usually tend to screw it up. So hopefully. Woo, that's loud.
All right, don't forget to stay tuned. We're going to do a moon pie giveaway before the end of the show. We've got about 25 more minutes. So close to the end of the show, we'll be doing a giveaway. Pay attention. I've got to come up with some kind of question I'm going to ask. All
right. So, somebody, she sold her first piece. People wonder, how do you price your products? Okay. Let me explain to you how I price my bowls. Not all of them, but most of them. I take, let's say that I make this bowl right here, and I've got $50 worth of resin in it. All right, because a gallon is $167 for the resin. I got $50 worth of resin in there. That's for material, and then the wood and stuff for drying it and cutting it and stuff. So I'll say $50 for all the material in this. And I'm not saying this is what I'm charging for this bowl. I'm just saying this is how I price my bowls. If I've got $50, I'm going to take it for my labor, for my overhead costs in my workshop, and to buy whatever I need, my resin, my new tools, wear and tear on my equipment, all that. I'm going to take whatever the materials are and times it times 3. Now you're going to think, hey, that's $150. So you're selling the bowl for $150. No, that's $200. You take your materials and times it times 3, and that's your labor. So $150 labor, $50 for your product. And that's how I normally do stuff. Now, like I just said, I just misquoted. And Leanne's been laughing at me for 2 weeks now. I misquoted my latest job. And yeah, so sometimes you just don't do it right. Are there any questions about that, guys? You'll notice how my tool is right here. You should be able to see it. I'll go in on it. I got it at a slight angle. Not too much, don't want that. It won't cut. Just a little bit. And it works just like a negative rate carbide, so you ain't got to spend money on it. I'm asked, why don't you buy negative rate carbides? Because they're $20, $22, and they last maybe 2 or 3 bowls. It's just not worth it. I can take this and I can resharpen this all day long with a little bit of lapping juice and a stone. You guys do know when we're done here, this video or this bowl is going to go up on the wall of the shelf of shame until I decide to finish it. What are you laughing about?
I don't. Reading. Jim, did you discount the cost of the Eaton Cheerios? Oreos, not Cheerios. I'm sorry.
So I don't know if you guys saw the beginning of that, where I take the Oreo and I break it and I put it forward. My buddy Adam over at Silver Fox Studio did that for me. And he told me, he said, I need you to make this video. So I go and make the video. And he said, but you need an Oreo that is together. And in there, the cream all on one side. So I sat here and I opened up an Oreo. Didn't do it right. So I had to eat it. Then I kept doing it. I had 3 cookies left in that whole pack by the time I got it done right. So it was a good day. I got to eat a whole pack of Oreos sitting here.
Okay, if we do a bowl that's not commissioned, it goes on the website. We pretty much sell from the website. Good question. What if the materials are free because it was from a fallen tree that fell down in your yard?
There's no such thing as free material. You have to cut that up. You have to get it. You have to dry it. You have to do everything. Okay, and you just got to value your time.
Value your product.
Yeah, and value your product.
How much would it have cost?
I'm going slow on this now because there's no way I'm going to be able to finish this. It's wobbling a little bit too much. I'm going to keep going, but let's just talk about valuing your time, your money. If you undervalue your product, let's say that you make a bowl that took you 3 hours to make, including prep time and everything. You're making, and you sell it for, let's say, I used to sell my wooden bowls for $30. If you sell your bowl for $30 and it took you 3 hours to do, if you divide that, you're making $10 an hour. There's no way for you to survive off of $10 an hour. So if you're making a bowl, and I've made bowls that took weeks and weeks. These resin bowls, they take 2 weeks to make. 3 weeks sometimes, and if I got to dry the wood, a month. And I put a lot of time into these. I joke around in my video, and you guys get to see 10, 18 minutes of 3 weeks worth of video, hours of video. I have a 5 terabyte hard drive that I store my stuff on, and I only have not even half of my videos on there, the last year's videos on there. And it's full, so I got to go on to the next hard drive. So there's a lot that goes on when you're making a bowl, and you got to value your time and your product accordingly.
From the Oreos. Show them or tell them.
It is. It's in the belly. Fat boy don't waste nothing. I'll tell you. Now, I ate most of it. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't eat all of it because I kind of got sick because that was a lot of stuffing. I'm telling you. But it was good. Now, I think I want to show you guys some stuff because, like I said, there's no way for me to finish this bowl right now. We got how many? 20 minutes, 15 minutes left?
17 minutes. 17
minutes left. So let's talk about failure, guys. Let's talk about failure. See if you guys can see this up here. All right, so this right here. This shelf, not the one up. This one up here too. Let me get this down. I have 4 shelves here. I don't know if you guys can see them all. Can they see them all? All right. The top shelf are rough turn bowls. Most of them are oak. Some of them are maple. I've got a birch one up there, and those are bowls that I will take and I will make stuff if somebody wants a wooden bowl. All right. The next one up are bowls that I did and I wasn't happy with. So I guess I got 2 shelves of shame up there, okay? I've got some that I just haven't finished up there, some that I tried and I was going to try. I saw somebody do one. And here's one of my videos. This is a burl, and I went to go redo it, and then I quit. So I took this cherry bowl, beautiful cherry bowl. I don't know why I did it. And I started cutting out jagged on it, and I was gonna fill that with resin, and it would look cool. And It was difficult, so I quit. All right, but right up here, this is the shelf of shame, and I call it that because these are projects that I started and I haven't finished, or pieces that could be a project and I kind of stopped on it. And it's aptly named because I'm ashamed that there's so much stuff on here. Oh, except for this one. This I call a junk bowl. I got this from Fretworks over on Instagram. He doesn't do turning or nothing, but he cast this, and one day I'm gonna turn it for him. So, but everybody, if you've seen my videos, you know what this bowl is right here. This is the blue bowl that was so punky. And I have done everything I can to turn this thing.
But it's so cool.
It is. And I am not giving up on this. That's why it's right up there. But man, it's got a big chunk out of it right here. It's got a big crack right there. I mean, I think I could put my fingernail through this if I really wanted to. People say, well, put it in with some cactus juice. Man, you can't do that. You can't do that because then you got to heat it up, and the cactus juice will eat up this resin too. But it's up here. It's going to get finished. You know?
Those are your UFOs.
This one right here. I took this the first time I had thick set, and I wanted to see how well it does because thick set is for use when you don't have a pressure pot or you want to do deep pours. And I just dumped it in there, and I didn't do it right. And I was going to do it. Look, I still even have this on. That's from when I had the Grizzly lathe. I've never taken that off. I didn't even know it was on there. But I did get air pockets in there. So I started turning it, and I had air pockets, so I quit. Now, why don't I just get rid of these, or why don't I finish them? They're a reminder. They're a reminder to me that you start something, you need to finish it. And it goes back to my business. When I don't know, it's hard to explain. When I start something like this misquoted order I got, I could have easily gone back to the people and said, hey, I screwed up. I can't do it for that. I just can't. But I wouldn't do that because I gave my word and I started something, so I'm going to finish it. Same thing with these bowls. I plan on finishing these one day. I'm hoping. This one hopefully soon. This is this burl and resin that got overheated and melted the. Oh, this one was gnarly. Remember that day? All right. So, are there any questions coming up about any of that, or?
Can you use Minwax sanding sealer on the blue bowl to stabilize the wood? Just a thought.
Here's what I did with the blue bowl. You can see, I mean, I've tried to turn it since that video. I took towboat resin and acetone, and I mixed them together, and that gives you a really thin consistency resin. It's kind of like cactus juice in a way. And I soaked that bowl and it soaked up everything. I don't know where it went, but it sure the hell ain't in that wood because that wood's still punky. But the problem is now is I got that big crack in it that I don't know if you may not be able to see it, but there's a big old crack in it. And every time I put resin in there, although I put glue down here and everything, it keeps leaking. This is my Moby Dick right here. This is my nemesis. Everything I do to this doesn't work. I put resin over here and this right here, and when I was turning it, it just flew back out because it's so gnarly. I will finish this one day. I will. It's kind of like that purple bowl I made for my mother. If you haven't seen the Purple Chaos Bowl video, go over there because I keep count of how many tools I break. Leanne thought it was hilarious because I ruined $250 worth of carbide tools because there was a rock inside of it, but I finished it and I gave it to her. It's her favorite, but I'm glad it's in California. It's not around here. So, all right. Any other questions? We're coming up on the end, aren't we?
You've still got 12 minutes.
Oh, well, I guess we
You're
don't.
doing good.
What else can we talk about? Since I can't finish this dang bowl, that irks me. That it's so
the
often.
Texan 83 says, surprised that thinned resin didn't work. I did that to a 5,000-year-old swamp heart coulee. I don't know what kind of wood that is. That kept feathering on me, and it worked great.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, everybody told me it would work, and like I said, it soaked in. It got hard, and then I turned it, and I turned away all that resin that hardened on the bottom, and it didn't go into the wood.
Would Total Boat's penetrating resin work?
I have not
He's got
tried
to figure this out because I'm thinking that's a bowl that would look great in our farmhouse.
It is. So I'm gonna go grab something. There's a.
Now, Michael, that's the question that I want the answer to.
What?
How come there are only 71 likes on this stream?
On the what?
On this stream.
So, all right, let me show you this. Looks like a big old blob of blue, right? Well, I'm doing a video on this, so don't tell me. But anyways, that's a big burl right there. Now, I say in the video, I found this 6 years ago on my property, but that's a lie. Not an intentional lie. I actually found that burl. I had 2 of them, and I made a video of one of them, and the whole burl exploded on me. I don't know. I can't even remember what. Oh, it said epic fail or something like that. It's one of my first videos out, and the thing just blows up on me. And I had this burl with it, and I was trying to turn it. It was super hard, and I couldn't turn it, and it sat up on a shelf in my last workshop forever. And then I took it out, and I put a faceplate on it, and I started drilling it out so I could make a hollow form. I think you can see that right there. And all of the screws sheared off inside the burl. So I had to drill them out. And then I kind of flipped it around. And I tried to do it, and I broke one of my tools. I don't even think I have it over here. Oh, here it is. I broke this. This is a carbide, but it's a hollow carbide that I made, and it snapped that off of there. And I got scared of it, and I put it away. And yesterday, or day before yesterday, I decided to get it out, and I did a pour on it, and I wasted a lot of resin. And I even say that in video. I'm going to waste a lot of resin. But I need to get this one done. This is one of those ones that you just have to. It's like that one right there. I have to get that done. And I'll have those bowls all the time. I have one that I did for my buddy Adam that kept flying off the lathe. And if you ever go onto my Facebook, you can go back and just see the saga of those bowls. They're ridiculous. But I have to get them done. So those are projects that I've had in the works, and I just need to keep going and keep getting them done. So.
Will you do a video of it if you complete that blue bowl?
That one, absolutely. Well, I had more footage of it after that video that's up of me turning it again. But last year in, what was it, January, February, my computer and hard drive both crashed together when Windows did some update. It just destroyed my hard drive. Yeah, and I lost all my old footage from that, from 2018 to 2019, in all of 2019. So, but yes, I will make a video of that.
All right, so that wood is pronounced cowrie.
Cowrie.
That's good to know.
Never heard of it.
Let's see. I'm late, but finally made it to live. I wondered what would be a good way to start small as far as wood turning. All
right. Now, are you talking about a lathe? I would highly suggest that if you're a new turner and you just want to do small 12-inch bowls or something, and you're looking to spend, you got to spend a little bit of money. You know, I know people have the Harbor Freight lathes that are extremely happy with them. And I started with a Harbor Freight. And here's my story about the Harbor Freight. I paid $350 for the lathe, got it home, was turning, turned around, turned back around. It had caught fire in my workshop. I put it out, went out, and I brought it back to him, told him what happened. I said, oh no, that's horrible. And so I go grab another one, I bring it home, and it starts wobbling after a turn. And I guess the bearings had bent in it or something. So I bring it back. Then I get another one. And each time you bring something back to Harbor Freight, you have to pay the warranty again to keep a warranty on it. Because I had that lathe for a month, you know, here and there. And every time after a month, you have to pay that thing back. So I'm paying $100 every time I go back for the warranty because it's one replacement with warranty on it. So I bring it back again, and I tell them the bearings are bad in it. They said, oh no, well, here's another one. And I get it home and the bed is cracked, and that was it. I was done. I didn't want to deal with it anymore. So I went online to Grizzly and I bought the 0462 Grizzly. It has a variable speed, gets down to about 600 RPM. Fantastic lathe. I should have never sold it when I bought this one. But I had to help pay for this one, so I sold it. But that is a great lathe. I would highly recommend one of those. They're about $700.
Okay, we're down to 5 minutes. Do you want to talk again about Acks drawing tomorrow and talk about your 50,000 subscriber giveaway? Real quick,
if you're going to spend $700 though, I would highly suggest that you look at the Rikon variable speed lathes, and also they always have the Novas on sale at Woodcraft around Black Friday. So those are two good ones also. All right, Acks Wood. My battery go dead.
Webcam utility.
Yep. Can we do this real quick? That battery went dead. Damn. It would last longer for the camera.
Should I say hang on?
Yeah. Should be back up.
Okay.
Good?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. Camera malfunction. The battery went dead. Yeah, these stupid casters don't hold charge anymore. But okay, so Acks Wood Paste is generously giving away a lot of prizes. So what I want you to do is head over to the link in the description if Leanne can post it there.
It's pinned to the top.
It's pinned to the top. Go to the top. It's right there. Go over there, watch his video, make a comment, and get some good stuff. He's doing some overseas too, I believe. They have been extremely generous and helpful. Anytime I have a question about the Acks Paste, they're right there. They get back with me on the email. They're just great people. It's a U.S. company. You get two. I don't think you can see those over there. You get the Acks abrasive paste and the polish when you order. So it's really good stuff, and it's really worth it. So head on over to Tom and Annette's Acks Wood Paste page over on YouTube to watch the video. All right. Let's go ahead and do a t-shirt giveaway, a Moon Pie Creations t-shirt. All right. So I'm going to give the winner the chance to email me. And if you email me, let me know which one you want. I have a Moon Pie logo shirt that I can send to you, or Your Mom Likes My Bowls Moon Pie Creation original t-shirt.
Okay, someone's asking for the link to the next one, please. But I believe we're last tonight.
We are the last ones. Ed at Wolf Ridge was supposed to be on, and he is sick. So that's why we did an hour and a half tonight. I apologize that we don't have any more people. The next one, hopefully we'll be doing another one in about 6 months or so, and we'll have more people on there. All right. What's a good question to ask, or
did you talk about your 50,000 subscriber?
Oh, real quick before we do the giveaway, 50,000 subscribers. I need you guys to share my videos with all your friends and family. Have people subscribe. I'm excited about this. Hopefully we'll get some more prizes too, but we're going to give away a Rikon lathe for my 50,000 subscribers. I'm at 43 right now, 7,000, probably a month or so down the road. Hopefully sooner. I mean, we just hit 20,000 or 30,000, and it jumped to almost 50,000 now, right?
We're at 43 something, I believe.
Yeah, 43 something. So go ahead and share if you could, please. So.
Okay, so let's see if I don't remember who asked this question, but Ken answered it. Does he put denatured alcohol in his OB shine juice?
Look on the YouTube one, first one to answer.
The YouTube one or the
YouTube,
StreamYard?
on YouTube. Look on YouTube.
They're claiming the lathe. All right, Jen Stevens.
All right, Jen.
Says nope.
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 That is not correct.
Annette, you're welcome, huh?
That is not correct. I do put denatured alcohol.
That is not what you told her.
No, I do not put it in my cellulose sander.
Oh, did I ask the wrong thing?
Yes, you did.
Oh, man.
All right, let's do this again. Okay.
Wait a minute. Didn't I mess Jen up last time?
I don't know. That wasn't a mess up. That wasn't a mess up.
That was the wrong answer.
You asked the wrong question to her earlier question.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm trying to think. Okay. I did a bowl, and I used these little pom-poms in the rim of it. What was the name of that bowl?
God, that's so easy.
It's fairly easy, and it recently sold because I put it back up on the website. So I figured they would have gotten
Jen said, "Yep, I knew this is a pattern." I know, Jen, right?
Jen got a T-shirt though.
Can anyone have too many moon pie T-shirts? Let's see.
Come on, guys.
Okay, so we've got. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure I do this right. Hold on.
She got to make sure she gets the right.
No friggin' idea. That's good. Pom Pom Bowl. Lynn Hensley. Let me make sure you're the first one that said Pom Pom Bowl.
That's not right.
Oh, that's not right.
Nope.
Okay, hold on.
I'll give you a hint.
No,
I mean,
hold on. We got more answers.
okay. You got more.
Hold on just a second. This Trouble with Tribbles.
Boom. That's it. Trouble with Tribbles.
Bert Lowe.
All right.
I didn't even know that. Jen, I'm with you. I'm giving all my moon pie shirts away.
Me too. All right. So, Kurt, what I need you to do, it's Kurt, right?
Bert.
I'm sorry, Bert. What I need you to do is send me an email. I need to know your full name. I need your phone number, your email, or your address, and I need your telephone number so I can get this sent off to you. And the size that you want and which one you want, whether you want the Moon Pie Creations logo or the one that says your mom likes my bowls.
Michael had a good idea, the cheerleader bowl.
Cheerleader bowl. All right, so I guess that's about going to wrap it up, ain't it?
I think that's got it. Thanks, everyone. Y'all
had
a lot of fun tonight. Jen, I don't know. We're coming up with a plan for the next live, maybe. Me and you.
We kind of winged that one, but no, Jen, we love you. We appreciate you. I'm sorry, but okay. So next time we do a live, we'll probably give away another T-shirt or two. I appreciate everybody stopping by, and as always, until next video, stay cool.